By the end of this video, you're going to understand the two different shipping methods that we use to import products from China to wherever your destination is. Number two, you're going to understand the clear differences between these two shipping methods, when to use what. I'm also going to share with you why you need to pay extra attention at this particular stage of importation, that is the shipping stage. Yes, so if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Jim Newton. I'm a pharmacy technician, but I am also an importer. I've been importing content creation gear for some time now to do with the tripod stands, microphones, visualize, and so much more. And the one question that I've been receiving oftenly in my inbox is to do with shipping. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you everything you need to know about shipping so that you can grow confident if you ever want to ship from China to Uganda. To begin with, I'm going to cover what are the two different shipping methods. Yes? Let's begin there. Number one, we have sea shipping, and number two, we have air shipping. Now, the names can vary. You're going to hear someone say sea shipping, or the same person could call it sea cargo, another person could call it sea freight. In the same manner, you could hear someone call air cargo as air freight or air shipping. There's not much difference. At the end of the day, we have only two shipping methods that we use to import products from China to Uganda. That is sea cargo and air cargo. Now, number two, what are the differences between these two shipping methods? That's why I need to pay attention. To begin with, let's talk about air cargo. What is air cargo? Air cargo is when we use planes, we use air to transport goods. Your products are loaded in cargo planes and they are transported over air to your favorite destination. Whether you're in East Africa, Uganda, or Africa at large, planes transport your goods from your manufacturer in China to wherever your destination is. And how different is it from sea shipping? Now, when you're using air cargo, they're going to charge you per kilogram. They're going to charge you per weight. That means if you have a product or a package worth 10 kilograms, they're going to charge you per kilogram. So let's say your shipping agent tells you they're charging you $15 per kilogram and you have a package worth 10 kilograms. Roughly the simple math would be around $150. Yes, $150. You can do your math, but that's how we calculate air cargo. So the first difference is how much you're charged. Under air cargo, you're going to be charged per kilogram or per weight. Number two, when using air cargo, you expect to receive your products way faster than when you use sea cargo. That means air cargo is faster than sea cargo. For example, you can receive your products under air cargo within 1 week. That is express, 5 days, you have received your products. 2 weeks, you have received your products. That is using air cargo. It is fast. Difference number three is in terms of expenses. Under air cargo, it is slightly expensive, more expensive than when you use sea cargo. So those are the three things you should have in mind, that when you decide to use air cargo, number one, you're going to receive your products faster. Number two, you're going to pay extra money than when you use sea cargo. But number three, you're going to be charged per kilogram. Yes? Okay, now that you've understood what air cargo is, let's talk about sea cargo. Under sea cargo is the opposite of air cargo. Number one, this is when we use water, we use sea to transport these goods. We have big ships that load big containers. These containers is where your products are packed. So big containers on ships on water transport your goods from wherever in China your manufacturer is all the way to where your destination is. And the difference number one is we are using water. Difference number two, sea cargo or sea freight is slower. Yes, sea freight is very slow compared to air. Whereas under air, you're waiting for products within 2 weeks. Under sea freight, you could wait your products for up to 3 months. 21 to 60 to 90 days of waiting. So under sea cargo, the products, all the transportation is very slow and you need to be very patient. And then number three, it is slow but very affordable compared to air. So another big difference is under sea cargo, your expenses are very, very low compared to air cargo. The difference number 4 is how you're charged under sea shipping or under sea freight. When you use sea freight, you're going to be charged per CBM, that is per cubic meter. Therefore, they're only going to consider how much space your product is occupying in that particular container. Let's say your product is weighing length, width, height, yeah? So if it is 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters, that is 2 times 2, which is 4, and then after that times 2, that is around 8. You need to calculate that space on which in which your product has occupied length, width, height to get the cubic meter, and then that's the amount of money you'll be paying. So it is very affordable, it is very slow. The next question people normally ask is, when should I use air cargo, or when should I consider using sea cargo? Let me explain this way. Under air cargo, only consider using air cargo if you have one of the following. Either you have an urgent order to fulfill. Yes, number one scenario is when you have an urgent order to fulfill. For example, if you have been selling a certain products, it is almost running out of stock, but orders have piled up and you need to refill this product as soon as possible, you can use air and transport this product because you don't want a gap of out of stock, yeah? So you need to refill this product quickly. You can use air. But number 2, you need to look at the expenses. If you are importing this product in urgency, make sure you inform your customers, your clients, that the price is going to be X, because they would be expecting a lower price. But remember, when you're using air, it's going to be slightly more expensive. That means you need to communicate with them, and once they agree to that, there is no problem. You can always use air cargo. This will help you to avoid bringing in a product that is a bit costly and people are expecting to buy it at a low price. Remember, if you bring a product via air, you cannot sell it the same price like someone who brought it via sea, because you have incurred different expenses. Yes. Another thing, if you ever want to use air, make sure your weight is manageable. I told you under air you're going to be charged per kilogram or per weight. That means, let me be honest with you, my preference is I never go beyond 10 kilograms if I'm importing or shipping per. I never go above 10 kgs if I'm shipping with air. Why? Because every single kilogram that adds on, they are charging you. So if you have 5 kgs, that's okay, I can use air. But if I have 20, 30 kilograms, that alone is already too much expenses to pay. And remember, once you incur these expenses, you're already eating into your profits. That means you need to be calculative. If you're using air, make sure your kilograms are manageable, and when you calculate through, you still have enough profit to take home. But I always advise, if you have more kilograms, rather opt for sea, because for it, they don't care about kilograms, they care about the quantity, the space occupied. So you can put a lot of items there that weigh heavier, but as long as the space is minimal, you pay less money. That's how you're able to save more money, make more profits, and grow your business. Lastly, why do you need to pay attention? I've already talked about this, why you need to pay extra attention to this stage of importation. The number one reason why you need to pay attention is to preserve your profits. Because let me be honest with you, if you use the wrong shipping method and you incur a lot of expenses, let's say for example, you decide to use air, a product that is supposed to be taken by sea. It's very heavy, 50 kilograms on air, and you charge a lot of money. You're going to bring this product, you're going to price it high and no one will buy. You end up selling it very low, making losses, or even running out of business. So you need to pay extra attention on these two shipping methods. And then lastly, always make sure you confirm with your shipping agent, inquire from them, talk to them, I have this product, what is the best shipping method? Because something I've not told you is, but certain products are suitable for certain shipping methods, yeah? Let's say you're importing perishable stuff. That means air is a must. Because if you use sea, over 3 months, this product could go bad. But if you use air, within days, you're able to receive your product and it will be still in good condition. So for certain products, make sure you use the right shipping method. If you bring the normal goods that don't need any attention, they don't have any extra restrictions, you can use any method. If they tell you batteries are not allowed on the plane beyond this capacity, listen to that and opt for C, because if you bring it on air, you may cause harm, damage, yeah, or if it all goes well, your products will be confiscated at the airport and you won't be able to receive your goods. So that was it about shipping. If you have any questions concerning this particular topic of importation, let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to get back to you. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon, or follow if you're on TikTok here, because we are going to bring more exciting things that are going to help you, especially if you want to find more customers. We are going to be talking about how to use social media, how to use your smartphone, how to use content, video content, to market your products, to market yourself and attract customers. We are going to also look at how to run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Meta ads to attract paying customers. So if all this sounds exciting to you, make sure you join the family by subscribing and by following this account. With that said, let me wish you the best. Peace. See you in the next one.